Hi twin flames and illumined ones. I'm back with trying to get you some more information on divine masculine to not have you focus on union so much and when that will be occurring, but more so on understanding your divine masculine so that you can filter out any delays or you just make that process richer and better when that inevitably will happen and occur. Okay, so I have no cards pulled out and I have no direction other than just understanding divine masculine current feelings so we can send specific love intentions and help towards him. Okay, so already I saw the Three of Swords was the first thing, and the Empress that I saw. I'm going to flip them over around so I don't see where it lands. I'm going to ask the Archangels. I want to ask Michael to step in and help me do this. I also want to have Raphael, Zaphiel, and Metatron. Ooh, a few fell out. Okay, so, and for you guys wondering, that is a heart and some star thing I tried. It was a little different than what I had in my mind, but yeah, I found some chalk here. It rained all day, so I decided to not be fearful with art, even with your creativity. Doesn't that look like a heart right there? But yeah, so little tidbit on that is I used to be really fearful on, and many are, get a little uncomfortable starting an art project or anything really that is creative because they don't want to mess it up or not have the outcome like they wanted. I'm going to ask archangels to help me understand more on that and how that situation can be reflected and linked in situations that twins and illumined ones are based usually in life, or anyone. Okay, so going back to these cards, so far we have Ace of Cups and Four of Swords. So this is kind of like, I think why I look down at the Three of Swords. It's more they're sad for some reason, I think, but they know something true, some truth, some new truth of love. I hear the ambulance in the background. Yeah, it's to my right. Okay, so now people are honking. Alright. Oh, sorry about that, but I think maybe it's also time to understand to come to our own rescue as well as divine masculine by exactly that, by that not being fearful of the outcome of what you make it with love, and even if it is a crappy star and a heart that looks questionable from the angle that you're at, or that most might see, you're not here to please anyone but yourself. Well, I take that back. You're not here to please anyone but to express your feelings, express yourself, and express your love. Okay. I also want to clarify on what I mean in case I'm already all over the place, is not to be so attached on the outcome. Be more free and understand that while you are more free, you'll sink into your abilities and understand your really the person to come in and help him, right? Even if it is in 5D, and it actually is more than ever in 5D. Your higher selves are helping them. Um, and yeah, I think your higher selves are also helping them, almost like hawks. The hawks that I mentioned might be you sending that on your hawk. Like it might not have been face to face verbal letting know of your love or gesture, but it was, and even if it was for, a text message, maybe it wasn't so direct and controlling to outcome. Maybe it was just similar to mine, just that gesture of support, and so that they know where you are still in love with them. Again, I'm telling you this because the more you fall deeper in to your loving yourself and loving your creative gifts, and not being so stuck on the outcome of things, like the whole art analogy, then you'll be focusing on helping others and helping, getting help from others in different ways. You know, a lot of you, I suggest, should make your businesses. Ask people that know how to do that. Maybe even your churches, someone at church can help you write a business plan. I'm seeing, or even just like you can school yourself with stuff online and try your best. Okay, that's another best word I'm trying to, best phrase is try your best. Don't be afraid of the outcome. Okay, just try your best. I wanted a heart out there, it looked perfect, and I wanted the star of, it's kind of like um every possibility ever, every thought ever is has a possibility, especially if a lot of people believe it. That gives it a lot of weight. So in the golden age, or what is the word, the seven golden ages, like of everything that ever was ever, uh every thought, those stars that are like this lines, their possibilities, the thoughts, even the thoughts of anything, trees, ants, whatever you think has thoughts, all of those that could create a line, a possibility, on earth, it's probably possible. That's what I'm saying. And maybe in another parallel reality, or in the future, or in the past, or even in just your mind. Maybe, how do we know that our minds don't actually create realities? Someone created us, and I think that someone I'm going to definitely call in to help, as well as their angels, um, to continue to guide this, because that was the best clarification I could have gotten for you guys. Okay, so again, don't be scared. Fall deep into your knowing and into your truths and then to your gifts. The more you do that, the more you will understand what to do next. Okay, that's what I'm getting. And the more you'll understand that, you'll let them go through this understanding of their new truth, and just, still not wanting to get out of bed, or not wanting to vocalize this, because I think they're in the last step where, since everything is mirroring and everything is syncing so well, and all the work the divine feminines have been doing, your, I hope you guys have, this might sound weird, but doing your um sacred twin sex, alone, obviously, since we're not in union, but you can still do that and use your sex magic, that for centuries have been women have been dulled to. Even all people have been dulled to the reality of what that wish. You can make that wish. I don't suggest using anything in your imagination, okay, just in case that throws off anything. But who am I to understand that, how that works fully? But that's just my thoughts, okay? So again, all this was for understanding your power. Again, your power, you also have that in your sacred sex magic. So I got to that thought process because all of this work that we've been doing, all of this, letting him be this for now, letting him understand that truth in his time, he's going to be vocal about this new passion, this new truth of love, and let him walk up to that. He's going to probably get support from family or friends. And mother is what I thought. It could be just anyone that catered to his heart chakra that he trusts. Okay? Heart chakra. Let's see if I can zoom in perfectly for you guys. Yeah, it looks like a little heart right there. All right. So that could be mother, sister, even friend, but I'm really thinking it's not anyone new. It's probably someone that they can open up to, probably mom. So expect the unexpected, you guys. They could be telling their parent, their mother about you. Because at the bottom of this deck, where I left off, they have the tower. So they're experiencing like the world crashing down, everything falling apart. So if they were in a commitment, like mine was engaged, I would say, because it's not on the girls. It's not represented anymore, or it's not symboled. It's not blasted out, or it's hidden. But it's not just hidden to me. It's just not posted anymore. It's like erased. Like, interesting, right? Archangels, please help me, so we can tell my story, but not fully keep it sacred, but also share enough to help the collective and to help the girls and boys, men watching, as well as keeping the respect for my twin, please. Okay, so what can we know about that commitment that was made? I think a karmic entanglement. Okay, we have healing. So that's a big confirmation for me that he's healing. Your twins, your divine masculines, are trying to heal from this. And that's unexpected, right? Because that's what I'm saying. That the engagement was on Facebook, and I trust me, it hurts to look, and I used to never look, but I saw that, and it was like, okay, that was 6 months ago when I sent that first unconditional love text message, and then now recently, about May 5th or May 6th actually, was when I sent that next one. So from I think it was December until now, maybe October, but anyway, that is unexpected to see that I'm gonna go ahead and share that with you guys. That what's the word? Life event is gone, removed from the girls, but not the guys. So if anything was being blocked, it's blocked from me because I'm blocked. But if I'm in another person's profile, it's on his but not on hers. And he's not the kind of person that even knows how to switch that stuff up or even go back and change it. It's kind of like a person that is 6 months off Facebook. You know what I mean? He's not on that stuff. But it's interesting that why isn't she? Anyway, that's not my space to really delve deep on, other than to understand how I can help my man. And that's why I'm helping you guys understand that you guys are the ones to help him. And also to give him time to understand that he does understand. He's about to tell, if he is on a break and having help with mother or home somewhere on his own, like being the hermit and understanding his high priestess self, all that. He is getting ready to vocalize that and basically end it with that person, basically. See, they have a commitment to you, that ship, that pure passion. And they're turning their back on something and taking that ship. It's also an Aquarius, or if it's a Cancer, I believe, that has just been really, really not compatible, or again, they don't show their emotions easily. And for a Cancer, you have to be careful because you might need this. You might need caring connections, and they do care. And I'm not bashing on Aquarians, but I'm basically trying to explain my man's situation, okay? And then you can claim him and say that they're your man because you're not anyone else's woman, right? So that Knight of Wands might be slow, but he is passionate. and he makes fast action inside. Again, in my last reading, I read the Knight of Cups, a bunch of stuff that was on the side of the card, and that one of them was fast acting. Um, so it could be faster than you think. So expect the unexpected, right? Listen. When he does come around, listen to him. I'm getting that a lot. Be this woman right here. It might be crazy inside because of all the thoughts you'll be thinking of, but be calm. Namaste, dudes. Really, use your intuition. Okay. I also want to encourage the divine feminine with a little bit of encouragement. Like you guys got rest just now, and I spent most of the day sleeping today. Oh my god, I could only get up to do what I needed to do. Like it was just incredibly. I could barely lift my lids up to drink some water. It's insane. So yeah, amethyst wings, it could be we're all getting a little bluer, like indigo. I'm not sure too much on that, but I do feel that that's right. And I just saw something. This landed on this is just on my phone randomly. A horse. That's pretty cool. Oh, look in the date. I was looking stuff up on Gaia, I guess. I wanted to know what the collective worry was, number one, about Gaia's children, or Gaia's, what's the word? Collective, I guess. Yeah, I guess I just wanted to make this reading about that. I had no real direction, but I just started with, again, most of my channel is for Divine Masculine, so I do kind of want to, not redirect, but understand the focus on why it is mostly Divine Masculine, so we can understand him and help him and understand that we are healers. Okay, get into your shamanic self. So also call in your soulmate, and I don't mean call him. That would probably be not what you need to do right now, but to let this all unfold perfectly. And just to share, real quick one, like from here. So yeah, let him be free will. Oh, I thought that said free. Upside down. But yeah, abundance. So let him remove things that he needs to on his own terms, Okay, we got this one again. It's like he's making his journey to you. It's kind of like the Jungle Book journey on this crazy rock we call Earth. Okay, so I wanted to share with you guys. I really was in a really good intended place to wonder what he was feeling yesterday, and I got relationship change. So I was really surprised. Like again, it was unexpected but perfect, right? It's right on sync, right on line with everyone, or not everyone. It seems like there's a division in readers right now. A lot of defending you guys, and also trying to forewarn readers with like the blood on the hands type of thing, and also them being deceived and deceiving on consciously or not. I know I've been doing that, but being led to do that to one specific reader that I've seen bash another. So there's bashing and also defending and discrediting and forewarning. But anyway, so this is what I got for my Divine Masculine, and I believe many that also resonate. And this is not going to be for everybody, okay? There's lots of other readers that I'm sure have more general more, I don't mean general, but more for the masses, for the entire, more numbers. I think for my channel is more like for who you guys are, and if you resonate or not. Okay, so I've been also finding some handful of like amazing readers that I need to go show you guys. I'll probably make a list of those who I like thumbs up. They're on the right track, and also are led by angels, and their higher selves are really good connection wise. Okay, so also those have, I noticed they probably healed a lot of their inner child work. They've done that because they seem really free, like on accident when I read Reef. So this card indicates a time when a relationship in your life is going through a period of change. And again, this is for Divine Masculine, what he's thinking. if yours is like mine, listen up. This adjustment is inevitable and necessary for the natural progression of the relationship, and the wisdom and experience gained will be great benefit to you involved. Remember, I told you guys he's going to come back with his head a little higher, and mine was a virgin and lost his virginity to me, and I think I may or may not have been his first kiss too, but basically is that a lot, if you're in the same boat or just someone who didn't have that much experience, they might not want to, consciously or not, they might be thinking like, who wants to have your Wendy Peppercorn, your most greatest one, like the girl, to get you when you're inexperienced, or at least, and then they're having a lot of self-worth issues on top of that, so like they feel really like not ready, or they don't want to mess it up with you, okay? So they need a little experience, and also who wants to put them in that situation where it's like a fishbowl, like it's just about bound, someone's gonna break each other's heart. You don't want him to break your heart, and you don't want to be the first heart he breaks, right? And you don't want to be the first heartbreak he has. So it's time for, if we were ready before, it would have happened before, but just accept and love that every step is a step closer, and everything you do, every move is a like chess game closer. They want the win, okay? They know that now. 21:27 on the clock. So the rest of that is there. Please just pause that for the sake of me being able to give you more information in this one video. So the next one I got, and it was the bookmarked with this beautiful purple color, beautiful mountains. He's a hiker, he likes hiking. I love that. He has a lot of he actually has a picture that looks just like the something of wands, the 3 of wands card. It's so cool. Let me see if I could find it real quickly. This one. He's at the edge of a mountain, real life. My twin, and he's just looking out like that. And he's holding like camera stuff. So it's really cool. He also has another picture that and don't bash me for looking, guys. I'm not gonna listen. I don't look anyway anymore, but I do know that he had one, or has, and I looked before my gifts started to come in, because these have been coming in for the last like 2 weeks, the week more, but the last couple weeks, like insane gifts are pouring in, really knowing is happening, so I don't need to look. But anyway, what I was trying to say is that there was a card from this deck that I'll probably post another video, or I'll let you guys know which one it is. That is, it shows a guy at the edge of a mountain being beckoned by someone on top of the cliff, and the guy is just like, looks like he just saw a ghost, or is about to die, about to fall off the cliff. So, and the guy on top is just happy. And my twin, a little sync that I'm gonna let you guys share with you guys, is that he had a picture of the girl that he was engaged to, or is, I'm not sure, helping him up, and instead of looking at him, and he looked pretty stressed, like you could tell that he wasn't breathing because of the strains on his veins and all that coming up from the cliff. He was carrying everything, but there was also one other guy, which makes me right, one other guy with her up on the top already, taking a picture, and she's just smiling, like, yeah, she's pretending to hold, or not pretending to hold, but it just looks like her main interest was in getting the picture and not in my twin getting up safely. And there's a lot of pain, like it seemed like energetically. Whoa. Anyway, that's what I wanted to share about that card that was from that deck. That's that also kind of reminded me of all that. The way he looked like the 3 of wands in that same day that picture happened, with the girl going like this, that likes to take all the glory, or not give any of the glory to him. That is what I think they started to feel with their karmic entanglement. They're just like, And then there's a third party there, so still, and then they're carrying all the stuff. It's not fair. So they're gonna have their victory. They want their victory. They deserve it. These men are glorious. I believe and they're not, it's an illusion. They're not behind us, they're ahead of us. We just got it. We had to love ourselves in order to come get them. And so that they can, it has to do with them also feeling like they're worthy. So once they are, and once we know we are, then they're bound to, right? It's just the basics, right? It's like the math. What you take off on one side, you take off from the other. If you add also on one side, you add confidence and love for self, on the other it will be also, right? And like the constant in this equation, it seems like it's the love for each other and the constant going back to it. And the whole thing, the answer I used to think is divine feminine for divine masculine and divine masculine for divine feminine, plus inner I am believing in both and recognizing or realizing. But now I'm realizing that thanks to Jen from Twin Simplicities that I shared this thought with, she loved it and she thought she added something with it. She added that physical union, I believe, is a huge part of the equation. And it's simple when you think about it, but some people say it won't happen, or I mean, of course you can delay it all your life until you do another lifetime, but I think these are meant to happen from the highest good, like from our God, our highest source creator, We were meant to be this since the beginning, the women holding that heart for our divine masculine. So anyway, got a little carried off, but basically all of that was to understand that the equation, it does have physical union, you and him and his divine understanding of I am presence and all of that, so that way they take out stuff that doesn't serve them as well. What is them? You. And what is you and them? The union. So they'll be taking, factoring out the thing through life. They might get the answer wrong. And you know what? That some people might stay with that. But in reality, our divine masculines will be pushed more and more by our higher selves and theirs and God. And, there's their intuition. Okay, to be working and making that gesture, being that peacock, feathery bird of valuable love. Okay, so again, with that equation stuff, it was just really cool because sometimes it could be x equals like say 5, and that doesn't actually find the solution. It won't. And maybe the solution is just to raise Gaia's vibe and to show people atomic love by being that, and that other karmic relationships won't give you that answer, but they'll give you an answer, right? Or maybe also they won't plot you correctly. They won't plot it all right? Maybe we're just the people that are supposed to factor out everything, so we'll get the plot points correct on the grid of the world and raise the vibe equally. All right, now we can go on forever, right? So, again, there might be a why, like another variable involved, and that could be also soulmates. But hey, be careful, because you need to make sure that they're not narcissistic, codependent, empathetic bonds, okay? Girls, guys, know your worth. Again, has to do all with your worthiness, again, too, until for this physical part, the ending of the equation, to the answer be found, and physical union to be had. You need to balance out everything and understand your worth helps a lot with that, okay? Boom! I think if anyone doesn't like that or my videos, that was the biggest nugget. Just take that if you need, okay? And if you like to bash, man, if you need it, take it. Say whatever you need. So healing is happening, and this card indicates a time to focus on your healing abilities. See, women and men, just feminine energies you create. You create as well. You hold the thought, the vision, you create, and you hold the space, and you have the ability. You hold the love for yourself, and it gives you more healing abilities, okay? I promise that. I can promise that, I think. I could totally promise you that, because I'm proof. So Archangel Shamuel, we also want to work with you. I'm getting a huge vibe to work with you. I'm going to start calling you more, as well as action. Okay, taking more balanced action, balancing your ego, being 7 + 1 = 8, being more spiritually mature, trying for that, healing for that, reach for that. A plant will always reach for the light, right? It'll always try to and love on something, unwrap itself, right, on something. So why don't you be that light that's nourishing your divine masculine, because at least you'll know where it's coming from. You don't want them to be led by like someone feeding them bullshit, like they're karmic entanglement is probably is feeding them treasures that are like just ratty or just not right, you know. They really have a true one though coming within their divine feminine and the union and what God wants. So this is another one that looks like that. They are leaving something, the Eight of Cups. They know that something is off with that and that they passionately have something waiting for them, I want to say. So was the past life deck. We have 3 minutes on the clock, so it's biblical. Yeah, this is deep. They know it's deep and they know it's past, and that's what they're healing. They're probably also healing issues with their father. Issues with their father. What can we know about that? Read that, sorry. Um, pause and pause. I thought that was really awesome that those are the two that I found out. He was wanting a new person and healing. So then they're going to their father, or they could be refathering their inner parent. That's what I got with the image. They're going in that. And they're going in spiritually deep. Look, they're going deep. Honestly, a lot of them might be, you know, how many times did Divine Feminine think religious was the whole way? Like, I went through waves of like realizing it's not all like what they say in the book. It has a lot of truth in the word, but there's you know, maybe they're going through like, God help me, you know, like they're going deep, guys. It's like it's deep and it's not bad, okay? We also have our shipments coming in. Here we go. Rapid fire is about to start, okay, guys? I wanted to keep it grounded and so that my energies didn't come through too much, but now it's just going to be no doubt. And here we go. Angels, please talk through me. All right, guys, ready? Strengthening bonds. So, again, you guys, the more you strengthen your inner love towards you and yourself and that inner child bond, where is that? Right here. And also understand that they are going through stuff through their fathers probably did to them, and or linked through just maybe their father was an asshole, or just make me a sandwich biatch like type of man. Okay, so they're going through like, you know, departing from all these things and really going in nature and understanding what they really want, their blue chakra truth. They're going native side, they're going truth inside, taking away, stripping out ego, strengthening bonds probably with mother and truth, because they probably have a mother that is very spiritually inclined. And maybe possibly in life was all tied up at once, possibly having that problem with their family, probably a masculine in their family overstepped the boundary, or again mine has a twin that is Asian, me, and so therefore that's probably why that came out. And then you, Divine Feminine, this is also like Mongolian ancestry with the daughters of men and sons of God, all these things. Okay, twin flame baby is what I'm getting with that. And that they're knowing what? They're knowing wisdom, again, wisdom, freedom, knowing, being that unicorn of atomic love that you've been showing. You need to be brave, showing what's no longer in the world is what you're doing. I have a few seconds, you guys. Atlantis is what's going on, going on and refinishing, where he's coming back to rehash that and fix that, set it right. So just listen to your intuition. The angels leave you with an opportunity and love to trust all. I love you guys very much. Within the next few weeks. Oh my God. I love you. Bye.